special program, as explained by Umi. Today we have the privilege of receiving three distinguished personalities. Dr. Sarwat Malik is the founding member and vice chair of the Muslim Women's Fund, an American institution that mainly deals with Muslim women issues like education, their rights, and other issues you will understand from them when we come to the interview. Dr. Malik, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
There's
Happy
also,
to be here.
Thank you. There's also Nadia Malik, who is a founding board member of the fund. Nadia, welcome.
Thank you.
And we are also with Victoria Sloan, the Cultural Affairs Officer of the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, who has escorted them and who arranged their invitation from the United States to come for a specific purpose. Ms. Victoria, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Dr. Malik, what is this fund all about?
Well, Muslim Women's Fund is to enable Muslim women to reclaim their faith-based rights in Islam. And we focus on the economic and educational empowerment of Muslim women and girls globally.
And Nadia?
Yes.
Specifically, what are you in Nigeria to do?
Well, we were invited here on behalf of the embassy, the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, to focus on the educational empowerment of girls to help them understand the importance of understanding and studying sciences.
Sciences?
Yes.
Is it that, was there an observation that they don't really get interested in studying sciences, or they don't have the access? What is the main purpose of concentrating on sciences?
Yeah, that was my understanding, that Muslim girls get married off at a young age. Parents don't encourage their education, first of all. And secondly, they do not encourage them to go into sciences. And we had a very interesting hour and a half long discussion at Ahmadu Bello University. And there were 400 students, both boys and girls, and there were teachers in the audience, and there were parents. It was very interesting the way the students felt that their parents were not encouraging them to get education. They wanted to get them married off at a younger age. So they don't have as many role models as they need to have to encourage them to go into sciences. And I think it's so important for Muslim girls to really study because Muslim women are about 800 million in the world.
1/12 of the world's population.
1/12 of the world's population.
Yes.
And in the technologically advancing world, we need girls as much as boys to come along, especially Muslim girls, because Muslims are lagging behind in every field, in sciences and technology, and we really need to shift the focus and having them concentrate, especially in the developing world, to focus on these sciences and technology advances. There are 4 subjects: and science, technology, engineering, and math, called STEM subjects, which are really integral part of the education in the 21st century. And we recognize that basic education in math and science is important, but we need to go a step beyond that, because we are in a highly globalized technical world, and Muslims should not lag behind in that.
I'd like to add to that
Right.
There's a gender inequality as it relates to the Muslim world and Western societies. And the gender gap, it's a leading indicator of equality between genders, takes into consideration the economic participation, the educational attainment, and health and political participation. And on a scale of 0 to 1, Muslim countries lag behind.
Oh. And Victoria, you invited the two leaders of the fund. What informs your decision to invite them at this time?
Well, the U.S. Embassy runs a program called the U.S. Speaker Program, and it is a program of the U.S. Department of State. And the empowerment of girls, Muslim girls in particular, is one of the themes of this program run by the State Department. And we chose it. There are a number of themes one can choose, and we chose this among other themes for the speaker program in Nigeria this year. So Dr. Malik and her daughter Nadia are our first speaker program this fiscal year. And we chose the subject, and we chose them because we thought they would do an excellent job of talking about the issue.
Yeah. And Dr. Nadia, how do you expect, or how do you intend to come to the aid or to support? Yes, I'm sorry, I said Nadia. I wanted to say Dr. Sarwat. How do you come to the aid or to improve or their participation in the sciences?
Let me try to understand your question.
Yeah, do you have a fund that you set aside?
Okay. The fund specifically does not focus only on sciences. We are talking about, the fund has a separate focus, that is educational and economic empowerment of Muslim women and girls.
Yeah.
But I have had lifelong interest in being a physician myself, in inspiring other girls to go into sciences and medicine and learn about that. And as I've studied the issue of especially Muslim women and girls in the society, I have felt that Islam has given women so many rights, but Muslims have not done a good job at giving, they've done basically lip service to the Muslim women's causes. They've really not given Muslim women equal rights because by education, by lack of education, women lag behind in all indicators in the society. So as a personal aside to the fund, I would like to inspire girls to go into sciences and medicine because I think that's so essential in this technologically advanced world.
Are you going to offer fellowships and scholarships to girls?
At the moment, we do not have any plan. The fund is going to start, it's a re-granting organization, and we plan to begin the first phase of funding in the summer of this year.
Yeah.
And we have picked up some pilot projects. Those pilot projects are focused on education projects in Pakistan. There's one project in Egypt, and that is on female genital mutilation.
Yeah.
And the third project is in the United States.